Stephen Riddle here. The 5 things I need in my bag when I go to any kettlebell competition is my lifting belt, my lifting shoes, my favorite lifting team Riddle Struck t-shirt, pre-workout, and bananas. Many bananas.
There's always room for banana. There's always room for banana. He's in a filthy mood. He's a big old boy. He's very strong as well.
I'm doing outside the obvious: shoes, belt, and water bottle. So on top of that, I always purposely pack snacks because I don't know what is going to be there. So I always kind of want backup food. Whether I eat it or not is dependent on how is the schedule going, how am I feeling, and what also is available around the venue. Headbands, if you have seen me on the platform, I always have a headband on my head and often it goes flying. I always have music, and specifically, if I'm not going to get it on the platform, I like to listen to my one song, Justin Bieber Baby.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, wow.
Then I've got my high socks. So I kind of have a pair of high socks for each set. And then finally, lip chap is one of my secret weapons, because if you're getting cotton mouth, at least having lip chap, your lips feel moist, so it takes a little bit away from the mental barrier. So those are my 5 items: music, food, lip chap, socks, and a headband.
Number 1 is chalk. Just grab some in a small bag or a coupe, because it's not always the chalk is available in competitions, especially if you go to competitions in Europe and Russia. There will be no chalk, and you for sure don't want to end up, in the bare handles. So have your own chalk, especially if you're sensitive to the weather, if your hands sweat, so you have your own, type of chalk, so have it with you. Sandpaper. Well, and we are using even like a drywall screens. Well, they're good for removing the chalk. If it's a rust, you better have a proper sandpaper, but it will be about the same size sheet, and you just pour it. Perfect thing to clean your handles before you will put the chalk on it. Warming up cream. And in States, that's like a Tiger Balm, kind of a known brand. That's what I recommend to have just in case, and you might use it just simply for warm up and before your set, to make sure that your muscles warm, to avoid any strains, injuries. Well, and in case if you pull something, like an emergency, if you feel your low back sore or something, you'll put this heating cream on your back or apart muscles that bother you, and you will be able to make it through competitions. Tape. Well, I've used some tape today. Workout. Well, that's in case of some, tears you will have on your hands, maybe during the warm-up by accident. On the finger, on the palm, like I'm tearing sometimes the parts below the palm, and not all of the organizations will allow you to compete and using tape on your hands, but you better have it just in case. And let's say if you really feel like you need to use it for competitions, you can double check it with a judge. You can demonstrate him, and if he will say that it's okay, well, you will be good to use it. But, well, you better have it and don't use it, rather than, you need to use it and you will not have it. Well, and the last item, that's actually a setup. Don't forget your warm-up or running clothes, because, well, that's how you will compete. But if you go, on winter or in some northern climates, you will need long pants, you will need a long sleeve. I'm a big fan of compression clothing, because I'm able to do even kettlebell sets with them, with compression clothing, long sleeve shorts, leggings, maybe a hat, running shoes. So you want to have it with you, have to have a proper warm-up, cool down. So that's 5 essentials, but I just need to give a heads up that there are some things such your competition clothing, and well, that's kind of an obvious thing. I even didn't put it on the list because of course we need to have our weightlifting belt, and we need to have our favorite lifting shoes, the ones that you use for your trainings. You want to wear and have your compression shorts, and I want to make a point here, it should be compression shorts. At some organizations in Europe you might not be allowed in the baggy shorts or obviously in the long pants, so it should be a short compression shorts, well, cotton t-shirt. And these things such belt and shoes you better take to carry on. Do not check it in, because if they will lose your baggage, well, even if they will find it, you will not need it the day after competitions. So better, you know, these things, your belt and your shoes, it's always in your hands. Well, that's all what you need to have a successful competitions. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
All right. Happy New Year, everyone. This is Seiko from Crazy Monkey here in Everett, Washington, USA. Here are my 5 items. I think more than 5, but must item I bring for the kettlebell meet if I travel. Okay. The first one, first and foremost, I need lifting shoes and belt. I would cry if I don't bring those. And heart rate monitor. I record my HR during the set. It will help my coach as well. Make sure I'm not dying. Blah blah blah. And some stuff for the kettlebells. You never know the situation about the kettlebells. So, at the venue. So this is the extra chalk I like, and some paper stuff for the handlebars, and some other small stuff for my body, lacrosse ball for massaging, and little bands for activating some parts of my body, lower body stuff. One big one for the shoulder mobility, with the stretching hamstrings, whatnot. And this is a Japanese super glue. You can get that in Daiso. So yes, this is more than 5 items. Sorry, but those are the must for my travel kettlebell meet packing item. In the carry-on, not the checking luggage. Happy New Year.